Hey Scorpio, welcome to Tourmaline Tarot. We're going to do your full moon read, see what's going on for you. A one and a two. Alright, here we go. Queen of Swords reversed and the Magician. So, it's like the opportunity is presenting itself, but at the same time, do you not? The Queen of Swords, she's very decisive. She's very put her foot down, etc. But, some kind of decision is not being made. What is it about, though? Queen of Pentacles. Hold on. But it's not a feeling of complacency. But it's almost like, well, if you've leveled up to a point, you're like, what do I even do now? Like, with the Page of Swords, now I don't think you've been being watched. I feel like you've been watching, being very observant, as Scorpios like to do. But you might want to talk about it now, or find out that how are we going to free ourselves up, because that's two eights together, and that's eights are nice because it's kind of like I would say that's the point where the universe is like, hey, you good? All right, you want to help? Come on. So, Queen of Pentacles. What is she about? Now I say, a King of Cups. And I say king and queen and etc., but it doesn't have to be specifically gender. But you're enjoying what you have. The King of Cups aspect is like, I'm, master of my domain here. Why do I need to really do this? Or where do I do this? How does this even come about? But you are starting to put the feelers out there. I feel like you are finding where you're putting your time and attention to kind of move the needle on this. That Magician energy, I don't think you're squandering it or whatever. I think it's all still there. You just haven't activated it yet. Rando thing, but like those flowers that used to dance when you used to play a song, they used to have little sunglasses on them, and they were like the cutest thing, and I love them to death. But they wouldn't dance unless you put a song on. You're not ready to play the music yet. But once you're on, they do that little like boop, 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 boop. Yeah, we're kicking it old school. So, Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups, I want a little bit more on that. It requires leaving a comfort zone in some way, because you have the Ten of Pentacles reversed and the Six of Swords. It's like, but why do I want to go? I have calm waters here. I don't need to go to calm waters over there. You're gonna upset my apple cart here, son. But you got it good. You could always have it better. Yeah. So the King of Wands, there is a level of an action that's coming along with this, but with the Ace of Swords, the clarity comes, and the Five of Swords, you can kind of take a breath and be like, okay, all right, I see how this can happen. And I am going to notice that you have the 5 and the Ace, which is the 6. You see how this is going, how it's a possibility. So you can let your guard down. You don't feel like you have to push on anything. Now give me something on this Magician, just because I'm getting pushy here. Pushy myself, thank you. This Magician energy. 7 of Wands. You want to let the boundaries down. Just how? Oh, hi, and the star on the bottom. There's a willingness on your part, but you don't know how it's going to happen, and you would rather have kind of more concrete stuff to go on, which I think you do get in drips and drabs, and you can kind of make the whole picture. And it's not fear that you're coming from, but it's like, do you see? Like, I'm doing pretty good here. Do I need to, why? Do I need to do that? Why do I need to shift gears? Okay, so Scorpio, with the shifting gears, what are we doing here? But I have the Ten of Cups. Why do I need to go do that? A little bit of reluctance, hesitancy. But like I said, it's not out of fear. It's like, I'm sorry. It's like, this lottery ticket's a winner. Why am I going to go buy another lottery ticket that's probably not a winner? Yeah, so there is another level of like inaction. But like I said, you need clarity. You either need someone or something to present itself in a way that you're going, yes, I logically see how this can be a thing. Yes, I feel comfortable moving ahead in this way. Because the Ace of Swords, you stop pushing against it. Now you had the Knight of Wands reverse back here. You have the Knight of Wands upright here, and then the Two of Swords. You're taking the information and making a decision. You're stopping the pushing. You're stopping the pushback. And you do move. Because whatever clarity that comes from it, you're like, okay, you need like a PowerPoint presentation and, you know, some assurances before you go popping into this. I need assurances. I need something in writing. All right, so Scorpio, that's that. You're shifting gears. Now, using the Oracle here, it's the lilies, it's fate, destiny, etc. It's like the long-term Wheel of Fortune card. This is coming. And it requires a little bit of discipline, a little bit of work. Whip it into shape. How can Scorpio do that? Okay. This is the garden. And it's lovely and everything, right? But it is social situations. It is putting yourself out there. I know, right? There is something that you have to kind of, like I said, push. Little less comfort zoney, because what about this garden here? You feel a particular way about it. Also, this could be, potentially, Fish is also a career card, so there's something that you might have to go a touch out of your comfort zone to gain the next level of achievement, to kind of level up in some way, but you don't want to rock your stability, so you're not going to go messing with it, you know? It's like your hair looked good. Why'd you go mess with it? You know, I don't know. But yeah, with the... Yeah, so you can celebrate because there is something that it has longevity, that is able to grow, and it is something that you want. So like I said, you need to get some reassurances. Because what is this whip about? Communication. Again, we need to talk about this. We need to chit-chat. A little bit of intuitive. A little sprinkling of intuition in there with the moon. But also in this deck, this is the more Lenormand moon, where it is recognition, where someone's finally recognizing, like, wow, Scorpio, like, you totally have potential at this, and then an offer comes. Hi. Yeah. So like I said, it's like good stuff is pushing out of your comfort zone. You're like, but why? Why, what do you mean? Because here's the block, here's the Cupid, and here's the Rose. These are two cards of stuff that is lovely, right? But it's still an arrow stabbing you, and there's still thorns on this that are going to prick you. You're like, why would I go do the owie stuff? Why am I going to go do owies? I don't want that. But something comes along where I think it kind of, like I said, you get your reassurances, you can kind of see how things come together, and it kind of puts you at ease a little bit. Okay? Now this is the Love Oracle cards, and they're sassy. So if it doesn't resonate, just take it for funsies. So I'm like, I don't know if I can trust you guys yet. We have talking. Sorry. Interested. Conversing more. Awaited message arrives. Text, call, email, hoovering. They always have to throw in like one negative thing. I don't think you're getting hoover. What I think is, like I said, you have to chit chat. You have to get out of your comfort zone. You got to talk and express and blah, blah, blah. But I think it works out in your favor because you, like I said, you get all the info you need to make your decision the way that you want to make it. All right, Scorpio, that's what I have for you, and I'll talk to you later.